Welcome to this video on the essentials of instrument transformers, focusing on the differences between current transformers and potential transformers. These devices are the vital translators of electrical grids. Direct measurement of the power grid is deadly. Power systems carry massive currents and voltages that standard household meters cannot survive. Direct connection causes catastrophic explosions and is unsafe. Instrument transformers mediate this high power. They safely scale down electrical values to standardized levels for meters and relays. Current transformers, or CTs, manage electron flow, while potential transformers, or PTs, manage electrical pressure. The current transformer scales down the massive current flow. It bridges the gap between the grid current and small meters. For example, a 1000 amp line passes through, and the CT outputs a manageable secondary current, typically 1A or 5A. CTs operate via series induction. The primary winding connects in series, creating a strong magnetic field. This field induces a smaller proportional current in the secondary winding, with fewer secondary turns, resulting in a lower current output. The golden rule of CTs is, never leave the secondary open. Removing a meter stops the opposing secondary current, immediately saturating the core. Open terminals can induce lethal thousands of volts, leading to insulation failure, fire, or fatal shock. Always short-circuit the CT secondary if unused. The potential transformer scales down electrical pressure or voltage. The PT reduces high system voltage, like 11,000 volts, to a safe standard measurement level for equipment, typically 110 volts or 120 volts secondary output. PTs operate via parallel connection, connecting across the lines. The primary winding has many fine turns, while the secondary winding has fewer turns. It functions like a standard power transformer, but prioritizes extreme accuracy. The golden rule of PTs is, never short-circuit a PT. Short-circuiting causes a massive current draw, instantly burning out the internal windings and destroying the device. Always protect PTs with fuses, and never short-circuit the secondary. Here is a core difference matrix. Note the critical contrast in connection type, output, and most importantly, the safety rule. CTs must be short-circuited if unused, while PTs must be protected by fuses and never short-circuited. Internal cores demand specific materials. Current transformers use high-grade silicon steel laminations or nickel-iron alloys to minimize eddy current losses. Potential transformers use cold-rolled grain-oriented steel to maintain low flux density and ensure perfect voltage ratio accuracy. Understanding burden in secondary circuits is crucial. Burden is the total resistance of meters, relays, and wires. CT burden is irrelevant because the primary current forces flow. However, PT burden, where the transformer acts like a small power plant, must be kept low, or the voltage will drop and readings will fail. Instrument transformers are the eyes and ears of the modern grid. They enable accurate revenue metering for billing, protective relaying to detect faults and trigger circuit breakers, and support smart grids that use digital and optical transformers to balance volatile power sources. Mandatory maintenance and testing protocols include insulation resistance using a Megger test to prevent flashover. Polarity checks verify current and voltage direction to prevent faulty relay operation. Finally, a ratio test detects internal shorted turns and verifies accuracy. Instrument transformers keep the lights on. While both CTs and PTs rely on the same electromagnetic principles, they serve opposite, highly specialized roles. Respect their unique physics and strictly follow their opposite safety rules to ensure grid reliability and human survival.